The Disney filmmakers have left us with a lot to be thankful for when they dropped the Lion King movie trailer on this Thanksgiving Day. The snippet gives us a peek of what we can expect to see from the new movie with some awesome graphics that I'm sure we can all appreciate. For all of our Young Things family members, this video is just the one for you, so be sure to keep on watching for things you probably don't understand right now, but will soon. Now let me tell you guys a few things that 90s kids didn't really understand growing up, so you can shock all your friends with your newfound Lion King expertise. The 1994 classic The Lion King was a movie beloved by so many kids of the time. The movie brought to life many of our favorite characters and catchy songs that we just couldn't imagine our Disney life without. Not only was the movie one big, awesome adventure, but it also taught the kids of our generation so many lessons. For starters, the hilarious duo Timon and Pumbaa show us that they don't take life too seriously. And neither should we. These two will have you singing and dancing to Hakuna Matata in no time.
Hakuna Matata.
What?
Hakuna Matata!
Now I know this is a totally catchy phrase, but you're gonna understand just how important it is as you get older. Getting older can definitely be an amazing time, but it can sometimes also get overwhelming. And when it does, we just think back to the motto of our favorite pals, Timon and Pumbaa. Now all this talk of Hakuna Matata, but what does it actually mean? I don't know about you guys, but growing up, I did not know what Timon and Pumbaa even were.
Pumbaa, are you nuts? You're talking about a lion. Lions eat guys like us.
What do you guys think they are? Be sure to let me know in the comments section. I'll be really surprised if you guess. Timon is an animal that we call a meerkat. Meerkats live in the deserts of South Africa. They like to hang out in groups of about 20 and sometimes even 50. Animal experts call these groups gangs. It's true, guys. A group of meerkats is called a gang or a mob. How funny is that? Do you and your group have a name? Be sure to tag your entire squad below and let me know. Feel free to even come up with a name for our squad right here at The Things. I'll definitely be on the lookout for a good one, so have fun and get creative. Don't worry, I definitely didn't forget about our buddy Pumbaa. It turns out that Timon has already let us know that Pumbaa is a warthog. He also lives in the deserts of Africa and belongs to the pig family. Now for one of my personal favorite characters in the movie, Zazu. Zazu is the ultimate sassy character of the movie, which makes it no wonder that he comes up with the sassiest and funniest, or should I say punniest, lines of the movie.
Oh, just look at you two, little seeds of romance blossoming in the savannah.
That's right, guys. As a kid, you might think that Zazu is just this boring and bossy bird that keeps trying to get Simba out of trouble. But the truth is, he kind of has a point for not wanting him to just walk into an elephant graveyard. Check out some of my favorite Zazu punny moments.
Chimps are going ape, giraffes remain above it all.
I know, right? Pretty impressive. Who's the Zazu in your life? Everybody's got one. Even though Scar is super villainous, his song Be Prepared is some awesome advice that I kind of wish I paid attention to when I was younger. And no, I do not mean being prepared to be as evil as he is. While the song is super creepy and Scar is his usual awful self, it's kind of worth a listen for these two words. Be prepared. I hope you guys are ready to meet Rafiki because he is bound to become one of your most favorite characters of all time. Rafiki, whose name means friend in Swahili, is not just funny, but he is also incredibly wise and full of some great advice. As a kid, you'll either find yourself totally laughing at Rafiki or being entirely confused by what he says. As you get older though, you start to realize that he is the character most in charge for almost all the iconic moments in The Lion King. He definitely helped Simba in his adventure by giving him the best advice.
But the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it.
That never gets old. As for the most iconic moment, how can we forget when he carries Simba in the air while playing the Circle of Life in the background? Definitely a moment we love to relive with our own pets. In the opening scene of The Lion King, we see Rafiki arrive at a huge celebration with a ton of other animals. He is there to celebrate Simba being born and ultimately being the future king of Pride Rock. In this ceremony, Rafiki plays the role of a priest. He breaks open a coconut, dips his thumb in the liquid, and then swipes it on Simba's forehead. We see this in the trailer for the new movie, however this time, he breaks open a red root. As kids, we all remember asking our parents what exactly was happening in that scene. But it was surprising that the parents didn't know either. It definitely looks like some kind of baptism, but after some research I realized that that's not exactly the case. The coconut from the original movie has a special kind of liquid in it. It's a kind of oil that they use for anointing. Ancient tribes would put the oil on a person just to emphasize how special they were, and this also became the way of marking the reign of a new king. Pride Rock is the home of Mufasa and his pride. This is where he is able to rule over the entire animal kingdom. This is also where some of the most intense parts of the movie take place. In the beginning with Simba's ceremony, and even at the end where Scar is overthrown. The word pride is brought up many times throughout the movie, and can even be found in most of the catchy songs. Now before your 6th grade English class, you probably didn't know what symbolism was, but there sure is a lot of it in this movie. Lions are symbols for some strong character traits, making it no surprise that all the lions of this movie live on Pride Rock. Scar is a huge character in The Lion King. Not only is he Mufasa's brother who turns into the biggest supervillain of the movie, he is also a huge symbol for pride.
Oh, I shall practice my curtsy.
Scar tricks Simba, keeping him out of the way in time for him to kill his own brother. Because of Scar's pride, greed, and jealousy, he will do anything to get to the top of Pride Rock. When Simba thinks that this is his fault, we see the entire Pride land go gray and dead. This is to symbolize that Simba loses all his pride and hope, with Scar being the only person left to take over. Not all hope was lost though, because thanks to the lioness Nala, Simba was able to get back his place as king of the Pride Lands, bringing back harmony and happiness. Being a king, especially a lion king, isn't easy, but it's all Scar has ever wanted.
Life's not fair, is it?
It's clear that once he gets to the top of Pride Rock, nobody is happy about it. So why didn't they do anything about it? Well, to answer that question, you kind of need to understand how the lion life works. For starters, Scar had an entire army of hyenas, but nothing the entire lion kingdom couldn't handle. In a typical lion pride, there is a lot more lionesses than male cubs. Disney actually did a great job at mimicking how actual lion prides work, with the exception of singing and dancing, of course. When Scar is the only male lion left, the rest of the pride is forced to let him be the king. They were kind of forced to accept this because of some lion pride rules. In this case though, we can't help but feel that sometimes rules were meant to be broken. It's a comforting thought that after this entire adventure, things do work out in the end. He just can't wait to grow up and be king and follow in his father's footsteps, which he does, literally. And one of the last things that kids today probably won't understand is just how much you're going to grow up and still love this movie, its characters, catchy songs, and beautiful scenery. Disney's The Lion King will always remain in your heart as one of the most beautiful classic movies that it is. And you will find yourself using the phrase Hakuna Matata more than you ever thought you would. Occasionally Rafikiing pets and babies just like all the fans before you. You've made it to the end of this video, guys, and that is all I have for the 10 things you probably won't understand about the new Lion King movie. Thank you for watching, guys. It's your host, Noor, and I'll catch you next time on The Things.